keeping it.
All right, we got a repeat offender here, thanks to Rick Winnow. It is
mthakathi.
Mthakathi.
Well
See,
done.
I did it.
Yeah.
I did
So yeah, it's good to have you back.
Thanks. Oh, I guess I should use this, shouldn't
What do you?
I could use this for that.
I? Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me back.
Sure. So you're gonna do a tune and
I am.
an elaborate little composition.
I hope it's not too loud. Actually, this is going to be more simple than I would normally do it. So.
Oh, okay. So do it simple for us.
Okay.
All right. Mthakathi.
Thank you. This is. Can I introduce this?
Yeah, please.
This is the breakout song, especially for you that don't normally do this. I did this the breakout song from my album.
Cool.
That we have the video on. It's my love song to Johannesburg, South Africa. It's called Josie.
Oh, you don't forget that thought. I have something to ask you right after.
Jojo, Josie, wami bo. Hey 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 Jojo, Josie, wami bo. Oh! Hey Jojo, Josie, wami bo. Hey Jojo, Josie, wami bo. As I look up in the buildings on Richard Street, sun is splashing my face. Hey! There's a Muscanda song running around my head. Who could ever call this an ugly place? When it's so beautiful and my heart's so filled with love, so filled with love for you, just like my first girl. I'll always come back to you. I'll always come back to you. Hey, Josie, wami bo. Hey, Jojo, Josie, wami bo. Hey, Jojo, Josie, wami bo. Hey, Jojo, Josie, wami bo. I'll always come back to you. Izo buyele kuenjalo bo. Yelele mama, yelele mama. Up, what's up? I kept hearing how sick you were, how you'd given up on life, no, and how your children were all Tsotsis, who only spoke the language of the knife. I'm a Tsotsi. They only see jaundiced skin. I feel the fair blood, the blood that brings the healing for all. I'll always come back to you. I'll always come back to you. Hey, Josie, wami bo. I'll always come back to you. Hey, Josie, wami bo. Oh, yeah, yep. Oh, yeah, yep. Oh, yeah, mama. Yep. Oh, yeah, mama. Yep. I'll always come back to you. Where does you want to go? Hey, Jojo, hey, Jojo, hey, Jojo, hey, Jojo.
mthakathi.
Oh,
mthakathi.
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 Yeah.
Mthakathi.
Now,
Mthakathi.
okay, I'll trust you on that. So,
Just after, yeah.
yeah. So, did you live in South Africa?
I did. Periodically, for the past 30 years, I have spent half my career in South Africa. So I go back and forth.
All right. Now, I have a question. I have an audition on Friday or
Okay.
Saturday, and they said that I need to have a South African accent. So, do you have any tips?
Yeah, learn Zulu real quick.
Learn Zulu?
No, I said learn Zulu real quick. Want me to teach you some?
No, I think I have to be a person like me. No, I don't need that kind of accent.
It'll be easy. You just have to learn how to click.
No, I'm not going to be talking that kind of African. I need to be like the upper, obnoxious, probably, type of South African. I have like a whole spiel.
Honestly, the South African accent when you're speaking in English, I don't do well. Right? Because I never learned Afrikaans.
Right.
Yeah, well, it's very close to South
Maine,
Australian.
from Maine.
It's
Right, Australian.
Australian English than
African.
British. Yeah.
All right, I'm working on it.
Afrikaans.
Yeah.
Afrikaans. That's lekker me bro.
That was pretty Irish.
No, that was actually very Afrikaans.
Say it again.
That's lekker me bro.
Lekker me brew?
Lekker me bro. That means that's really cool, my brother.
Lekker me brew.
I think you got it. I think you nailed it.
But I don't do the accent well.
Okay, but you do that song very well.
Thank you.
That song is like incredible. How long have you been looping?
Actually, for quite a while. I started years ago. I used to be the guitarist for Sammy Tate of Uganda, another African artist that we used to double loop.
Wow.
We had a trio together, and we would actually double loop
So
together.
it was like 100 people.
Yeah, well, like if you come see my live show,
Yeah.
like I will do full traditional South African choral type music where I'm looping 12 to 16 parts. And
So how many loops can you do on that?
well, this is my MIDI unit, so I don't actually like this one. So.
But, all right, but
Wait, let me rephrase that.
yeah, you're talking to Rick Wood over here.
Got a long time. I actually have a more complex setup when I'm doing my show because I'm multi looping instruments, percussion instruments, and vocals.
And are you solo?
Solo, totally solo.
And you sound like an orchestra.
Well, I wouldn't say an orchestra, but at least a full band.
Wow.
And no backing tracks. No backing tracks. It's all done live.
But I mean, when I say a track, it's a track live. It's still
Well,
a
it is,
track.
but it's not pre-record. I don't pre-record anything. The system, the setup, you play like an instrument, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's choreography involved. I'm constantly stepping on pedals.
Yeah.
I take the looping. I try not to sound self-aggrandizing.
No, you can.
I take the looping thing to another level because I actually am arranging my songs
As you loop.
in real time as I loop.
Right, of
Instead of
course.
just laying like what I just did for you there is
Yeah.
real simple. I just laid down a couple of
Yeah, but it still
loops.
is impressive to me. Like how many loops can you get on that one?
Well, you can loop up to 3 minutes, so you can loop hundreds of loops if you really wanted to. Right?
And they can all play at the same time, or how many
Well,
can you play back at one time?
Different loops, you can only do 2 different tracks, right?
Oh,
Right, you
so
can
like
only-
for this, how many tracks can you play with you singing?
2.
And it can play for the 3 minutes?
Yeah.
But not more than that, or it can keep going?
No, it'll only be 3 minutes.
So then when the 3 minutes wear out, you have to do another loop.
Well, no, it'll just. I'm saying you can make a loop that's 3 minutes long.
Oh, and now we'll just keep looping.
Right? We're talking the difference between linear and
Yeah.
and vertical.
First time I looped, that was 3 minutes. First looping.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting lightheaded here. I'm getting loopy myself.
Yeah, but it's so fascinating to me because I know someone who has that looper and she's never used it, and it's like I'm almost thinking I want to take it and start trying it out. What would you say for looping for dummies?
Looping for dummies, I would say there's a simpler version of this one. This is a 2-track.
I know we got the double.
Right. They have a single
I
pedal.
know.
They've got a single pedal that you can get.
Well, we got the double, so it's like we got to start with that one.
Oh, well, just use one track. Don't mess with the other one.
Oh, just like one pedal.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can do that and start on one side is what you're saying, and it's that easy. You just like what do you do?
Well, it's basically it's a foot pedal that you press on it, it records. You press on it again, it stops recording.
All right. So when's your next show that you want people to come see this extravagant one-man band?
I actually have a pretty extravagant show. I put this together. It's going to be at Crossroads in Garwood, New Jersey. It's a world rock electro pop set. I've got other artists that are playing with me. It's just going to be an extraordinary set. I'm playing at 9 o'clock. It's Crossroads in Garwood, New Jersey.
And when is this?
It's September 4th.
Okay. Great.
I'm doing a couple of other small gigs in New York
before that. But
Are they on your website?
Yes.
So how do people find you?
Everybody finds me on Facebook /MTHAKATHI. That's MTHAKATHI.
Wait, is it MT? Oh, it's not. It's MTHA. So you're not the MTA.
No, I'm not the
Okay.
MTA.
Good to know.
It's mthakathi is spelled MTHAKATHI. And if that's too hard for you, go to my website. It's MTHA Rock.
Oh, that's easy.
That's easy.
MTHA Rock.
MTHARock.com.
How do you say that?
Mtarock.
Matara. It sounds like the Flintstones.
Well, the M is kind of swallowed. In the Zulu language, nasalized consonants like N's and M's are swallowed. So it's really mthakathi. You don't really hear
Mthakathi.
People kind of say, hey, yeah, well, mthakathi, so you don't really hear the M.
All right. Well, today is National French Fry Day. Would you like to have a French fry?
I would love to have a French fry.
All right.
Do you want me to hold my own mic?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
We're fine. So, and is this really an avocado that just disintegrated?
No, it's just it's a plastic Remo. I usually don't say the brand name and stuff unless I can.
This is plastic?
No.
Ah.
It looks so real.
Is that your skeleton?
Mm-mm. Yes.
Do you have another skeleton you were planning on saying? Because I thought that was a real avocado.
Okay. That's a delicious French fry, but that's not fried, is it?
No, I baked them. I made them.
See?
That was my skeleton.
Very well finished.
I exposed you.
All right. I know. I didn't even.
I actually have bunches of these, and they make a whole array of fruit, but each one has a different feel and sound to it, so depending on the rhythms and stuff.
So what was the skeleton you were going to share?
Way back. It's not a skeleton. This is my way of kind of apologizing.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yes.
Years and years ago, when I was playing Top 40, I was on the road and I was in New Orleans and we were partying. And I was in Congo Square, and in Congo Square they have all these different people reading tarot cards, and they're all college kids, right? They're all young college kids trying to make right. So I am 20 sheets to the wind and very obnoxious, and I sit down and let this girl read my tarot cards, and everything she says to me, I'm contrary about, right? She says, because it was all positive. Right? She says, you're going to find love, you're going to find wealth, and you're going to have a happy event, right? And I said, oh, well, that's just great, because my wife just left me, the bank just repossessed my house, right? And she looked at me with tears in her eyes and said, I'm just trying to do my job. I felt so, right? I know,
mean,
what an asshole thing to do, right?
Kind of funny, but mean.
And then, of course, a friend of mine comes and grabs me by the shoulders, drags me out of the chair, heel drags me across the square.
How many hurricanes did you drink?
That was probably about 3 hurricanes into the,
That's okay.
And I have not touched alcohol in 30 years, so this was a long time ago.
Wow.
But I express that now as an apology to that poor young girl.
Wherever she
I'm
is.
sure she's just fine as a result of it.
Or she started telling people horrible shit after you.
Well, that's okay, too.
Yeah.
I deserved it.
Well, thank you so much for visiting.
Oh, thanks for
And
having me.
and anything else you want to shout out real fast?
I'd like to shout out because the song is about the video. If you'd like to go, please go on YouTube. Look up. All you have to look up is Josie. It's Jozi, and then put MTHA after it. You'll get, if you can't spell it, you'll get it. Because we went around. This was the breakout song from the album, and it got me a lot of attention in South Africa because we went around Johannesburg, took slice of life shots, and then crammed a 9-piece band in a little laundrette and did this video. And it was just, it's very happy, and you'll love the video. Please go watch it on YouTube.
Good for you. It's a great song. Please press the button.
Okay.
The Gun of Love. It's the Gun of Love.
Okay.
Of course, I'm really new. It's always the Gun of Love. Yeah. We're only into pink here. Here, have some jelly beans.
Okay.
We'll be back. We got more.
Ooh.